Welcome to Basic Winemaking Video. I'm James Spencer.
I'm Steve Wilkes.
We're here. This is an unusual show.
Yeah.
This is groundbreaking.
So we're going to break something. I don't know what yet.
We are, we're in the process of making the sparkling wine out of the Chardonnay. Mm-hmm. So the other day I racked from the primary to the secondary, and I did something special. Mm-hmm. The other day I was sipping on a bottle of this batch, this Chardonnay Semillon that was already made, and I happened to mention on Twitter that I was drinking a Chardonnay Semillon. It's good, but I think it needs more hops. And that got a reaction.
Yeah.
People thought I was serious. I was joking, because usually I drink beer, and people thought I was serious. You're hopping wine?
You're hopping wine.
And I said, well, no, but I could. Because there's a precedent, a sort of a precedent.
It's Redstone Meadery.
That's right.
What's the name of that mead?
Nectar of the Hops.
Nectar of the Hops. It is wonderful. Mm-hmm. He's got just a straight kind of a show mead, and he hopped it with a very citrusy hop. Yeah. And let me say that again.
Very good stuff.
Yeah. So anyway.
So I thought, why not? So I racked off about that much, about half a gallon of the Chardonnay Semillon into a jug, but into the jug beforehand, I put 2 ounces of whole, homegrown Cascade hops. And boy, that looked neat. And it smelled good going in.
It smelled terrific when I did the honors here. It was just like this big floral bouquet coming up at me. So
yeah, we let it sit on the hops for 4 days, and you poured it over today into this jug through a funnel with a filter in it. I racked it before I did any of the clarification, so it's a bit cloudy. But why don't we just take a taste?
Yes, I'm very excited about this.
Get on with it. I'm all excited. The Cascade hops are an American hop, and they. I don't know if you're a winemaker, you may not know about dry hopping.
Do I pour it like this?
We are in Arkansas, but I think you're wearing a suit, so you can pour the right way.
It's big city.
But hops are used in the boil in beer to add bitterness and flavor and aroma. But to get the bitterness out, you really have to boil the hops. When you dry hop, you add hops to the fermenter in order to get flavor and mostly aroma. So that's what we did. This is dry hopping this wine. So cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh, that smells.
It smells very interesting, but very good.
It smells like fresh hops. It's kind of green.
And by the way, this is the real first taste of this. This is not set up. There's nothing artificial about the look on my face.
Yeah, I tasted it a couple days ago, but.
Wow, that's really good.
I let my wife try it a couple days ago, and she said, ooh, grapefruit. Which is exactly what the hops smelled like coming out of the bag. You open the bag, and it was like, oh, that smells like grapefruit. I'm in hop heaven.
Very interesting.
So I was afraid that after 4 days in the jug with the hops, that it would be too strong. What do you think? I mean, what's your honest opinion?
My honest opinion is this is really good. I mean, it has all that beautiful floral characteristic that you would expect. It's not bitter. It's not astringent. It's very drinkable. It's, I was saying interesting, and a lot of times when you say, oh, that's interesting, it's a nice way of saying, but it's just such a different thing. I've never had anything like this before.
Yeah, it is a different animal. I guess you could compare it to like a fruit blended wine, where you would blend a fruit juice with the wine. But it's
but it's hops. Not that. But it's hops.
Are there herbed wines?
Sure.
There's mulled
sure.
wine.
Actually, you know what? There are. So vermouths, are spiced or herbed wines. That's what this is. I mean, that's now that you mention it. In fact, that would be an interesting thing to do. Would be to get some good quality vermouth and compare it.
Yeah, I can. Well, that's darn good, I think.
I think it's terrific, and I'm already trying to decide what kind of foods would go with it, and when this would be an appropriate thing to drink. Excuse me. Can't let it go to waste.
But I think hops, different varieties of hops have different flavors and different aromas. Some of them are piney, some of them are spicy, earthy. There's all kinds of descriptors for hops.
Right.
Not just grapefruity and citrusy, which is what the Cascades are.
This is terrific. It's very citrusy. I mean, I think that the kind of citrus notes from the wine and the citrus notes from the hops, instead, I was afraid that they would overpower, that it would be kind of like 2 + 2 is 8, but it's not that at all.
Yeah.
Good job, James.
Well, thank you. Give it a try and let us know what you come up with.
Yeah.
Different combinations. I would think that a white wine would pair more easily than a red wine, but I don't know.
But you don't know. I was actually thinking when you were saying that perhaps, like a Cabernet Sauvignon with a real earthy, an earthy wine with an earthy hop, or earthy kit, who can sing, and okay.
Well, that should be enough.
That was more than enough.
Well, this is fun. We may do it again with a different variety. Who knows?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And maybe by the next time we see you, we will have a sparkling wine to share. So until next time, cheers.
Cheers and happy winemaking.
Come and visit us on the web at basicwinemaking.com. You can see archives of our video podcasts, and you can see our DVD, Basic Winemaking: Introduction to Wine Kits, where we teach you how to make great wine at home using high-quality ingredient kits. Or if you're into beer, check out basicbrewing.com, where you can see our video and audio podcasts and our DVDs to teach you all about brewing the best beer at home. Drop us a line. We'd love to hear from you. You can email James at basicbrewing.com or Steve at basicbrewing.com, or just use the contact forms on basicbrewing.com or basicwinemaking.com.
That's a wacky ride to Partyville.